Alright, if you're looking to buy some budget gloves, you stumble upon the best video because I'm going to show the best gloves at each price range up to $300. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by TopTrade.gg. TopTrade is a website where you can easily trade your skins in the lowest exchange rate at only 8.75%. Using the code CHRIS, you can get a 35% deposit bonus. You can check them out in the description. They're really cool. Thanks again to TopTrade.gg for sponsoring this video. For the gloves in the 70-80s range, I recommend getting the duct tape gloves and field tested at only $71. Most gloves in this price range look like green shit, so it's kind of nice that you can pick up really shiny gloves for such a cheap price. They go really well with a lot of knives. The second option I have in a similar budget is the Broken Fang unhinged gloves. I really enjoy the clean black and white design which fits a lot of knives. These gloves are of course very cheap at only $76 in field tested. Moving up to a $100 range, we got the Overtaken gloves. I really enjoy the looks of these gloves. They go really well with the tiger tooth knives. In my opinion, are the best at this price range at only $98 in field tested. Heading into the $200 range, I honestly could decide between the Blood Pressure, Polygon and Mogul. All these gloves cost about the same. Blood Pressure and Polygon costing around $185 and the Mogul costing at only $154. At this point, all these gloves look amazing and are some of my favorite in the game. Period. It all comes down to personal preference though. The Blood Pressure have an extremely badass design and are really red, while the Polygon have a blue and purplish theme going on, as well as the unique design on the Mogul gloves. But for me, my favorite is definitely the Blood Pressure. But if you have $50 more, you can pick up some gloves at $250 price tag. The first one I picked are the Fade gloves, coming at a price tag of $247. The Fade gloves are and will always be really iconic, and these gloves are no exception. The Fade is somewhat tiny compared to other fader skins, but nevertheless it's still an amazing buy. The second option I picked in this price range are the Imperial Plate for $230 in well worn. The fact that you can pick up these purple gloves in this price range is astonishing. If you can get them in a decent low float, I definitely recommend picking them up. They look very nice and have a very cool pattern on them. The last gloves I picked in this price range are the Caution gloves. If you want to stand out in game, these gloves are definitely for you. At only $222 in field tested, they basically have no scratches on them. Now, finally entering to the $300 price tag, I picked the free gloves. The first one being the Snow Leopard gloves in Battle Scarred for around $278 in Battle Scarred. But don't let that scare you, since in CS2 Battle Scarred gloves have barely any scratches like on this one. If you want the best white gloves in the game, this is definitely for you. However, if you're more edgy, I guess I recommend the Noct gloves. These bad boys are only $281 in Battle Scarred, but like I said, the flow barely impacts the skin. I'm pretty sure these gloves speak for themselves. If you want all out black gloves, I recommend picking this one. Finally, making our second appearance on this list, we got the Imperial Plate gloves, but this time in field tested at around $301. In field tested, these gloves have barely any scratches on them and look basically like factory new. Now that the skin is less scratchy, you can truly admire the design and the color of this beast. Now that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also comment down below what you think about the video, if I agree or disagree or if I missed something. Anyway, that is it. Bye.